The school's expanding this year, and we're tight on cash. Fang Yuan, we're holding your bonus for now.
5-year profit share ends this year. I brought in at least 5.8 million for you.
The agreement is one thing, running the business is another. What do you know? You're just a kid. Even if you handle 80 students by yourself, the cars are mine. The gas is mine. The lot is mine. A 20 grand bonus isn't enough? Next month, hourly pay, own insurance.
Uncle, do you know what the pass rate at Shenong has been these 5 years?
Any coach can teach. You just sit in the passenger seat and hit the brakes. Your folksy method? Anyone could teach that. Coach Fang, I heard you quit. My test is next week.
You're braking too early. Points off each pullover. Only practice this before test. Just practice pulling over. Every day.
Coach, where are you going?
To teach somewhere else. I need to see your principal. My name is Fang Yuan.
Only Coach Fang in the city keeps notes like this. You're the first. Vice principal. In charge of instruction. Base salary is triple what Shentong paid. Plus a cut from the instruction fees at all 3 campuses.
Principal Zhou. I have one condition.
Name it.
Every coach at ANDA has to learn the 3 mantras. If they can't learn it, they don't get students.
Deal. Coach Fang's Anda. Next week's test, listen up. I made a group. Before Coach Fang left, he marked the mantras right on the ground. Train with him? Get on the list now. Change the group name. We're all the third brick. I drafted a joint letter. Proving Coach Fang, 5 years, 0 complaints, 0 accidents. Who signs? Coach, my reverse parking keeps hitting the line. What's the reference? Test car has no backup camera, Coach. Then go by feel. Hey, where do you think you're going? I want a refund. The coach says to do reverse parking by feel. Alright, everyone, calm down. Let's talk this through one at a time. If this coach is bad, we'll switch. Is Coach Fang here? He better be, or I'm getting my money back.
A retest costs $9.80, plus you need 4 more practice sessions. The retest fee alone is more than the original tuition. Coach Fang, do you know the right reverse parking reference?
I said go by feel. If you've got no touch, that's on you.
For reverse parking, the left rear will entry point. The 3rd floor tile seam. Turn hard when your shoulder aligns.
I heard Fang Yuan got called in by the Transportation Authority.
Principal Fang, I'm not on the blacklist. Does your school even have a pass rate?
And a driving school's job offer is still open. Listen up. Anyone with a pass rate below 85% is training Principal Fang himself. Those above 98%, see him too. He'll show you what the third brick really means. Uncle, we have a problem. 2 groups from next door just left. Headhunters from 2 big rival driving schools. They asked me if Fang Yuan is still with us. Principal Fang, I've trained students for 10 years. My complaint rate never went above 5%. Students are complaining I taught the wrong entry point. That point was marked by Fang Yuan 5 years ago. After the test site changed markings, he left before updating. Coach, I can't fix it. I can't find a new landmark. I'm sorry, Principal Fang. Principal Fang, that screenshot of the blacklist in the group chat. You had someone post it, didn't you? Principal Joe, is Anna still hiring?
These 7 spots are reference points for the road test part 2. After repainting, old instructors couldn't find new reference points. I'm here to mark them. The 7 circles you drew today
are worth half your annual salary. Principal Joe, Fang Yuan. Principal Fang, Fang Yuan's pass rate was 100%. Your complaint rate is top 3 citywide. What do you want me to say? Coach, red light up ahead. Should I slow down? Should I? Stop the car.
Don't move. Don't touch anything. You stepped on the wrong pedal. It's not my fault.
Get the ANDA students back to the driving school for me.
What the hell were you teaching him?
Uncle, call an ambulance first.
The instructor involved? Feng Hao. Status: intern instructor.
No pre-job training. No teaching qualification. Principal Fang, you assigned an uncertified instructor. You need to sign this. Principal Fang, your school has had 47 complaints in 3 years. "45 of those occurred in the 3 months following Fang Yuan's departure. How do you explain that? Jean exercise will explain. Staff turnover is normal. Fang Yuan left of his own accord. Fang Yuan, you put an uncertified instructor in the car. His student, yesterday, mistook the gas for the brake and crashed into a wall. Yesterday, I hit the gas instead of the brake and crashed into a wall. Principal Fang, let me show you another set of numbers. Same instructor, 0 complaints in 5 years at your school. He leaves for 3 months, and your school's drowning in complaints. So who's the problem? Coach Fang, can you run us through your 3 mantras? Show these principals how it's done.
Reverse parking. Line up with the crack in the 3rd brick. When your shoulder's even, crank it. Parallel parking. You hear the back tire crunch over the gravel, straighten out. Hill start. Feel the clutch shutter 3 times. On the 3rd shutter, release the brake. 5 years ago, Principal Fang said lesson plans are worthless. Paint the training ground circle at each campus.
Fang Yuan's perfect pass rate back then? He just greased the examiner's palms. Got proof? Proof? You need proof? An instructor whose students never fail? You believe that? Wait for the results. 5 years, 0 violations, all checked. He used the landmark numbering method. 3 bricks, a patch of gravel. The test course never changed. It's all right there. He was the only one who taught his students to see it. I paid last month, haven't had a single lesson. I want a full refund.
Principal Fang.
Students, the school will be overhauled immediately. Once fixed, the pass rate will rebound. Who'll teach? Is Coach Fang coming back? Then I want my money back.
Crank wheel, back tire slides in a corner. Margin of error is less than 2 inches. Everyone, mark your spot. Brick at SE Training Field Corner, all campuses. Every single training field has one just like it. The location might not be southeast, but the logic is the same. The landmark principle is identical. Go to your own campus, find your brick. Once you find it, circle that spot. Can't find? Start over.
Uncle, someone online posted screenshots of our complaint records. It's on Weibo. Already over 300 shares.
Reverse parking. Where to look first? Most instructors will tell you the rear view mirror. But what's in a mirror? Lines, poles, sky, other cars. Look at the seam of the third paver in the rear view mirror. When your shoulder lines up with that seam, crank the wheel hard. Don't look anywhere else.
Send video to Transport Authority. HQ rule. Mandatory viewing for all ANDA instructors, starting today. I passed because of this video. 0 points off on the road test. Our coach made everyone watch it. Uncle, maybe I should just teach this method? Then go find the third brick on your training field. Go now. Coach Fang, which marker do you use for reverse parking? See that chalk circle on the ground? Line up your shoulder and crank it. Huh. Coach Fang? You drew the circle. You turned the wheel slow. Don't blame me. Principal Fang, you got last month's cease and desist, right? We've got 12 new complaints this month alone. We need you to come in tomorrow.
Principal Fang, my daughter paid the full tuition last month. She hasn't had a single lesson. I've seen the reviews online. Coach is cursing at students. A 40% pass rate for hitting the wall? I want a full refund.
Principal Fang, after our last meeting, your complaint rate hasn't dropped. Second meeting, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Bring your coach credentials and a corrective action plan. Coach Fang, what's the current wait time?
4 months out. Want to book now?
The third brick of the three mantras is at Anda's third campus. Training lots, SE corner. Chalk circle redrawn daily.
Uncle, 2 more students just quit. Only 5 left who haven't asked for refunds. They say they'll wait to see if things improve. But what is there to see?
New campus next week. Heat map. Add point 8.
Fang Yuan, your little mantras. Got the guts to put them to the test? I'll put up a 100K prize. Live PK, road test part 2 pass rates. We provide the course, the examiner, the students. Loser takes down their sign. Principal Fang, 100 grand? That's chump change. I'll provide the course and the examiner. Not afraid of PK. But tomorrow, no cars. Let's see how he trains students then. Coach Fang, are we doing road test part 3 today?
Part 3. Exit lot. Take training route.
Coach Fang, why is the steering wheel shaking today?
Don't touch it. Principal Joe, my training car's right front wheel came off. All 5 lug nuts are missing. Pull up the parking lot surveillance. Call 911.
Three of them. He came in through a gap in the west side fence. Went out the same way. There's another camera over there. It got a shot of his back.
Officer Zhao. This guy and I, we came from the same driving school. Do you need me to come down and ID him?
You don't need to go. We're going to the Anda driving school lot. Cameras caught him. You unscrewed Coach Fang's car. The right front wheel nuts. I sent him. Principal Fang, what you just said. You had someone sabotage a training car, risking public safety. Then you're coming with us too. In the early hours of November 15th, you instructed Fang how to go to the Anda driving school parking lot and loosen the wheel nuts on Coach Fang's training car. Is that a fact? Yes. Sign here.
This is a separation notice. My lawyer said to give it to you first. We'll figure out the rest after the judgment.
Fin.
Our daughter keeps asking for her dad. I don't know what to say.
Fin. Fang Dehai is out. The Transportation Authority offered him a direct appointment. You're the first instructor in the whole city to get that.
Once the Zhou standard is drafted, I was thinking we could unify the city's training lot landmark numbering. It shouldn't just be for my use. Citywide landmark numbering standard. The third brick is just the beginning.
Mr. Fang Dehai, court summons.
Principal Fang, your shopfront lease expires next month. If you renew, the rent goes up 30%. If you don't, clear the premises within 3 days.
Coach Fang. Keynote at Friday's press conference. All the driving school principals in the city will be there. This hydraulic-based simulator, what did you pay for it? $86,000. The pump still works, the screen's fine. Principal Fang simulator. Scrap when school closes. No deal. I'll call the next fire. Fine.
Not every piece of gravel is usable. It has to be broken just right. Too big, the tire won't make sound. Too small, you won't feel it. Get down on your knees and listen for yourselves. Oof. Take a sample of this section back. Lay it in your own training yard. Scrape top, mix with gravel, spread evenly.
Fang, this car's been in an accident. Student hit gas, not brake. Repaired. Got 100K last year. Now 40K. Fang, your hand's shaking so bad you can't even sign your full name. Fang Dehai, first tuition refund 40K. Balance 182K, monthly installments. Will be forcibly deducted from your income. No international travel. No high-speed rail. No luxury spending. License revoked, barred as legal rep. Before the new standards are released, Let me read out some numbers. Fang High, principal of Shentong Driving School. Tops in complaints, lowest pass rate. Leads in accidents, license revoked. Now, the committee head speaks. Fang Yuan, executive principal of Anda Driving School. 3 years ago, on the training ground at Shentong,
I circled the third brick seam for parking. The optimal position for the left rear tire to cut in. A margin of error of less than 5 centimeters. With that circle, I taught students who all passed on the first try. That same brick, someone on the left gave it a number. And someone on the right crushed it with their tire. Teaching standards are dreamed up by some official sitting in office. They're about where a student's foot lands on a brick to get it right. What kind of gravel they feel under the tire. On which shutter of the clutch you release the brake. That's the standard. Transportation colleagues, you can go to the Shentong training ground right now. Third brick remains. Broken. Grass spot unchanged. You were the principal of Shentong before.
Yes. Mr. Fang, that complaint rate at your school. Students seeing the principal's name? Not ideal. Slow reverse. Hear that?
That little creak when you straighten the wheel.
Teaching years? Over a decade. Shentong Driving School. I built it from the ground up. I built it from scratch. Principal Fang. I'm in charge of instructor training at Anda Driving School. Vice Principal Fang Yuan. Last month, all instructors remarked every single landmark. All reference points have been remarked. Excuse me.
The first brick gives you position. The second gives you direction. The third brick gives you the pass rate. Find that third brick, and you can be a top-tier instructor too.
Are all the bricks the same? What if the bricks are gone?
Paint a new landmark. What you'll need to hand over in the future isn't this specific brick. It's the method for finding this brick.
Hello? Is this Shentong Driving School? I saw your ad online. Are you still taking students? Coach Fang, you've trained hundreds of students. Teaching rookies is a waste of your talent. Students pick their coaches now. Check your mirror. Signal. Brake. Sorry, coach. Let me take a breather. Let me show you how it's done. That's it for today's lesson.
Who taught you that breaking point from earlier?
Old Joe posted some notes in the Anda instructors group chat. Use the third white line as the breaking point.
Put in first gear. Go!
The 3 Mantras Teaching Method Citywide Promotion Launch.
Provincial Driving Training Association expert panel established. Your method is piloted in 7 cities. The average pass rate for the road test part 2 has gone from 71% to 89%.
89% isn't the finish line. The key is someone helping the student find it. Standardized landmark numbering province-wide. Every landmark gets its own coordinates. Different schools, different bricks, same logic. That way, no matter which school a student attends, they're learning the exact same reference system.
Once it's carved, no one can yank it out.
Pushing standardized numbering at next meeting. It could go national. Pull over. The wiper pivot lines up with the curb seam. That's how you know the car's straight. Every single training car has a marker for that point. The third brick isn't a permanent fixture. Bricks crack, pavement gets redone, lines get repainted. So we're not teaching students to memorize a brick. We're teaching them the system.
The Transportation Authority just issued the directive. Your landmark numbering method, starting next month, gets rolled out across all 14 districts in the province. You're the lead on the rollout team.
Zhang, first order of business for the team. Driving schools photograph and upload their third brick. Once it's numbered, a student in any city sees the code and knows it's the reference point.
Towing plus the fine comes to 400. Part-time instructors must watch videos set before working. After watching, find corresponding landmarks at training lot. If they can't find them, they don't get to teach.
Pull over. Wiper pivot aligns with the curb seam. I mark the pivot location on every car. You mark your own training vehicles. This is the reference point for reverse parking. Once the provincial rollout is complete, this point on every training lot will have a unified code, AA01. Students learn A01 in City A, go to City B to take the test. A01 is still in the exact same spot.
Fang Dehai, your tuition refund judgment. Failed to be deducted this month.
Principal Fang, you're the first coach to write a tile into your standards. Some think tile lines are too low rent. What's your take?
Whether it's low rent or not doesn't matter. Whether the student can pass, that's what matters. I've taught 400 students using this brick. Not a single one failed. A standard isn't about being low rent or not. It's about being accurate or not.
One last question. You're handing the 3 mantras to every coach in the province. Aren't you afraid of training your replacement?
The third brick isn't under my feet. It's in the eyes of every single coach. The moment they help a student find their landmark, that student knows they can pass.
I know this coach. My niece was taught by him. Passed the road test part 2 on the first try. Filmed at Anda Driving School, Coach Fang's training ground. Views have already surpassed 50 million.
I can never find the right spot for reverse parking.
Look! Look in the rearview mirror. Turn the wheel when it's about there. Phone die. Final installment of the tuition refund judgment settled. From now, your travel ban and account freeze will be lifted in 7 business days. But the serious credit offense record stays with you for life. What's the big deal with a credit offense? You can't get a loan. You can't retest or teach driving. You can't officially get hired at any driving school. Make me a copy of this. Direct accreditation. You are the first in the entire province. This plaque grants direct accreditation. You are the first instructor in the whole province to get this plaque.
Before we hang this up, mailing 3 mantras plan to all schools. Any instructor can teach this method. The lesson plan is free. The first copy is for you.
The landmark numbering method. Expert panel approved the method. Promoting method across all 14 cities.
This brick is broken. Shunton driving school is long gone. But over the past 5 years on this brick, I've taught 400 students. Not a single one failed their test. What's being promoted across the province today isn't this brick. Fang Yuan found a method to find his brick. Standards can be engraved on a plaque, but teaching, it always goes from the instructor's eyes to the student's feet. This brick, it was the first circle I drew 5 years ago. Today, every instructor in the province can draw their own circle.
The third brick is in sight. Shoulders aligned.
Turn the wheel all the way.
National conference next month here.
This brick is broken. But the provincial numbering system, behind every number, there's an instructor who taught their students how to see a landmark. That's standardization. It's not about making everyone use the same brick. It's about making every training ground have its own third brick. Starting today, every training ground can set up its own. Numbered signs at common mistake spots. Uniform maintenance. Bricks can be replaced, but the numbers stay. Someone will always be responsible for the location of the landmarks. That concludes my remarks.
This is our third brick. Coach Fang's talk about finding landmarks. We found the third brick.